Hi, so I have not filmed in a really long time, and first of all, I'd like to apologize to probably like the one person that actually did watch my videos, and I kind of ghosted you guys. I kind of ghosted accounts that supported me, like the group chats on Instagram for YouTube, and um, I know it's really annoying when people do that and when people don't support you back, and I'm really sorry for that. And I honestly thought that I was giving up on YouTube at one point because it just seemed impossible to me. Um, well, this video is solely to explain why I left and to tell you guys that I'm going to be posting more frequently now. Um, it took me a long time to do this. It took me a long time to make this decision, and I'm sorry about that. But I'm gonna start by explaining why I made a YouTube channel. I was 16 when I made it. It was the summer, just a little after my parents had divorced, and I was going through a really big change in my life and a really hard time. I had done theater in my old school, and YouTube was a great way for me to express myself in terms of exercising my hobby of entertaining. um, and it was just a great outlet. I would give my opinions on certain situations that I was going through without actually having to say that I was going through them. And I felt like I was kind of helping other people in that way and giving other people a person to relate to if anyone else was going through the same thing. And so it was really cool. And I was really excited about it. I was really devoted. I was doing my promoting every day, doing my supporting every day, and I was really just like pumped about it. It really helped. The only downside to my YouTube channel was that whenever I moved into this new household after my parents had gotten divorced, there were a lot of there was a lot of bumping heads, and there were arguments, and a lot of my opinions didn't really match my family's, I guess you could say. And I was afraid to fully express myself. I was afraid to be loud. I was afraid to say certain things because I thought that I would get grounded for saying certain things. My mother has always been really strict, and I felt like if I said the wrong thing, then I could get this thing that I care about so much and I've spent so much time on taken away from me at the blink of an eye. So that was a downside to it, and that really discouraged me from making videos a lot of the time. So that is one of the reasons why I kind of procrastinated making videos. Um, the second reason I wrote them down so that I could like say it more smoothly and get through it faster so that this video would not be boring. The second reason is that between the summer and now, I have gotten in a new relationship, and I was spending a lot of time with the guy, and I was kind of not really spending a lot of time on myself, which is really bad. And I had actually wanted to come back with a video about that, about relationships and not losing sight of that alone time that you need. And also, since I spent a lot of time at his house, I did not feel comfortable filming in front of other people because um, it's just awkward for me to entertain or perform in front of other people in front of a camera whenever I don't really have a huge YouTube platform or YouTube name. So it kind of made me feel like if I filmed in front of other people, they would think that I was narcissistic. They would think that I believe that I had like this huge following, and really I only have 1,000 subscribers. And I know now that that's kind of ridiculous of me to not work towards my dream because, you know, you don't not try out for a play or not try out in a small town production or city production because you don't want people to think that you're narcissistic. That just doesn't make any sense, and would give you no way to start building a platform for yourself. Um, I was in theater, and I had some issues at school, and it kind of carried into my theater group. And My theater teacher was very opinionated, very sassy, and that was just his personality. And one time he had told me that I was getting a big head when I had made a joke, and it just got carried way too far. So I've always been afraid of people thinking that I'm narcissistic, and you should never let someone bring you down like that and prevent you from chasing your dreams. But I don't think he was trying to prevent me. He's a good theater teacher. It's just that that's just something that truly really does discourage me sometimes. Is I never want people to think that I think that I'm better than them, because I'm always trying to explain to people that no one is better than anyone. So that kind of made me feel really low. um, I moved to a new school, which is another reason why I procrastinated filming, and I did not make very good grades due to changes in my life, anxiety, things like that at my old school. So I was really focused at the beginning of the year on changing that and being on top of that. And if you have anxiety, you know that it drains the life out of you and the motivation out of you. And sometimes you'll come home and you'll just want to eat everything and go to sleep. And I have a hard time working with that and not coming home, eating everything, and going to sleep. And I was often discouraged from exercising, making videos, just anything that I should have done to make myself healthier or to spend some time on myself to better myself. Um, I just wasn't very good at prioritizing. And if I was in a bad mood or something had happened at school or I was frustrated about something, I didn't film because I was just mad at the world or upset at the world. And honestly, I wish that I would have filmed during those times, because if I would have explained the situations and vented about them, it would have really, really helped, and it would have made really entertaining videos, because I am very hysterical and entertaining whenever I get upset. um, Another reason that I have down is that I had moved into the household after living with my dad, and living with my dad was a bad experience, and I only stayed for a couple of months. So I got my phone taken away a lot because my mom did not like the idea of me staying with my dad, and I see why. And that is some content for another day and another video. And that's something that I was scared to talk about, and something that I was struggling with and I'm still struggling with through this to this day. And I guess what I want to say is I'm sorry if I let anyone down. I'm sorry for being inconsistent, extremely inconsistent and irresponsible. And well, I'm probably going to make a video soon with the next topic being the things that I had gone through with my parents' divorce and with moving in with my dad and everything. And I just want to let anyone out there that is going through a divorce or dealing with verbally or physically abusive parents on either side, mom or dad, either household, I just want to let you know that you are not alone and that it really does get better. You just have to hang in there and really focus on your future, because you're not going to be a teenager forever. And I understand that it feels like right now things are not in your control, but you can make them. And I just wanted to say thank you for anyone that's watching, because this is really a way for me to feel better about my future and to feel like I have a platform to talk. And I have a great day, and I'll see you later.